What's up, y'all? So we back with another video, and y'all know who it is. You know, y'all.
Your favorite people to watch.
Yeah, y'all favorite. So, it's been a minute since we posted a video.
Yeah, it's been a little minute, been about a week.
This quarantine stuff.
I know, this one we should be posting like crazy.
Yeah. But a lot of things have been happening and stuff. So. But y'all know, in the title, we about to share y'all story time.
Yep.
So,
But before we get into this video, y'all, make sure you like this video, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. Yeah, so y'all can keep up with us, so y'all can be notified whenever we come with new videos, because we about to keep them coming, y'all. So you don't want to miss them. Let's get into this video. So, y'all, in this story time, we're gonna be talking about how we got back together, because if y'all really know us, y'all know that we dated back in middle school, like 7th, 8th grade, something like that.
Yeah, some of y'all.
Yeah, if y'all really been rocking with us, y'all know that already. But yeah, so we got back together. We're gonna tell y'all like how it all happened and stuff like that.
But you know, it's like a chemistry.
Yeah, so y'all can know us.
Yeah.
So
I don't want to just watch up some random people y'all don't know who it is, y'all don't know. So we telling y'all a little bit about our lives, like, you know, how we got together, how we got married, and all that stuff, how we had a baby,
Oh yeah.
So pretty much we're gonna start from the beginning.
In the beginning.
So y'all started from me, not her, cause she didn't know who I was. She said she seen me, but she seen me wrong, but she didn't really want to holler at me. I don't know. But it all started when I was in PE. We was about to play some basketball. And I was sitting on the top bleacher by myself. Nerd. Just sitting there, you know, waiting for the class to be start. And then I seen my wife. Like the story.
Yeah, because he knew I was his wife when he seen me with her. We've been married, y'all. For y'all who don't know, we've been married, but
we just passed our anniversary.
Yeah, happy anniversary to us. But we've been married. This is the first day he laid eyes on me. He knew I was his wife.
like kind of like real talk.
But we will get into that.
So I was on the top bleacher and I was just waiting for the class to start, but I seen, you know, you just see people, whatever, they walk through the classroom. I mean, you know, they was walking in the gym. And it was my wife and her 2 other friends. And they was walking like in a little group, like a little three stooges. And she was in the middle, so I was just like, but you had long black hair with a white shirt with some khakis on. I think some Jordans on.
Probably so, because I was.
And then it was a standout because it was like long hair and then like white shirt and then caramel color. So I was like, who that is? So whatever. So I was like, dang, so that's gonna you gonna catch my eye at this school year. So I was just like, boy, like who the heck that is? Who that is? So like every class that I went to, I was like, dang, who that is? I ain't never seen her. And then
we literally never did, because we went to different elementary schools. Like really in Lake Charles, it's so small, so like everybody know everybody. But I never seen you before middle school. Like before I never seen you. But because we went to school on 2 totally different sides of town, so I never seen you before. But then once we seen each other, that was it. We've been inseparable ever since. After you seen him walking in the gym, then he never came to me, because I never even knew nothing about this. Him seeing me, he just telling me about this like maybe like a year ago. But after that, we seen. I just remember us. Only part I remember of us. I don't remember anything before that. I don't know. It's a blur. Middle school is a big blur. But I remember when we got each other number for the first time, we was outside, and then I gave you my number, and then you called me or texted me that night. We've been talking ever since. But then blah 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 blah. Fast forward, and then we got to 8th grade. No, after 8th grade, the summer after 8th grade, we broke up because the summer after 8th grade, we broke up because he.
Oh no,
we
because no,
we're
because,
going through a phase, I guess. That's what I like to call it.
but it wasn't like no phase to like trying to get with other people. It wasn't that type of phase. It was just like people in your ear, and it's like live your life, don't get.
Yeah, because you're too young.
Yeah,
you know
too
what the whole
young.
thing that
The
people
whole
tell
thing,
you, too
yeah.
young to be trying to settle down and
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. You need to be living life, doing what
Not
you
living
wanna
life
do.
like you need to be
No, I'm saying just like you don't need nobody like
yeah, controlling or like
Yeah.
controlling your life or like you
or
settle
like you
down.
have to think about like is this gonna hurt this person? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
But whenever I think about it though, like us being grown, I'm glad that we did because we was able to like learn a lot of stuff and it was taught us to be able to appreciate each other even more because you go through stuff and you like, man, like I'm glad that like now I gotta deal with this. So we was able to appreciate each other more. But anyway,
well, 3 years later.
yeah, well no, you can't we broke up and I moved because I don't be around him and all that and stuff. Well, mom was already moving to Baton Rouge, and I didn't want to move because I wanted to be with my boo and my friends and stuff like that, and it was really hard for me. But then once we broke up, like it just made it more easier because I just was able to get away and stuff like that. So I moved to Baton Rouge for 3 whole years, and then he stayed here in Lake Charles for 3 whole years. And we tried to make it work, like tried to talk through distance thing because I still came back home sometimes to visit, but it just didn't work out. So then whenever senior year came, 3 years later, senior year, because remember when we broke up, it was freshman year. So 3 years later, it was the beginning of senior year, well, the summer before senior year, we ended up moving back because that's a whole nother story of why I ended up moving back. But I moved back, and right before I moved back, he messaged me. No, I saw you. I don't know. I was following you on Instagram somehow, some way. I don't know. I was following him, and then he kept blocking me and unblocking me and stuff like that. That's a whole nother story. And
No, but they want to hear why. Why you kept going? Because of my exes and stuff. So it ain't because I was always bring her up, and I was just like kind of like low key bragging, but not trying to like hurt nobody's feelings. You just like I've been in a long relationship, so you can't hurt me because I know the game already. And like I know what love is. I know how to like somebody. And then they didn't want to hear it, so they was like, "Who is this girl?" And it's like because they were asking me like who was my last relationship. So I would tell them, and I like once I just started keep talking about it, they started like I don't know.
But me back then, like I didn't know that. I just thought it was him playing around. Cause you know how you be sometimes, like I'm follow her, I'm not gonna follow her. Cause I don't know the reason, but people do it. So I didn't know why he was doing that. And then he finally like messaged. Well, someone posted a picture of you or something. And I was like, tell him to unblock. She said Keelan said hey or something like that. And I was like, tell him to unblock me. And so he unblocked me, and we just been talking ever since. And then that's when I told him I was moving back and stuff like that. And then we just was talking, but we was just friends. Like I didn't think that we would like get back together. I really didn't.
Shoot.
I really didn't. Like I thought that we was friends. I thought that was just at that time. Like I just didn't think because we went so long without talking. I just thought that we was like over each other, but we wasn't. Because when we started talking, it was like we never broke up. And it's like we just would be talking all night on the phone and stuff. And then it just led like a month later we just started dating again. Because it was right before my birthday we started dating again. Because I moved back in May and then June we started dating again. And we've been dating ever since. We've been talking about marriage for a really long time.
Since middle school.
Yeah, but I mean we used to be talking. I didn't think it would happen this soon. I knew we would get married but not this soon or whatever. But
it was a different kind of feeling though in middle school. We just like we really liked each other.
Yeah, like you know how it's just like puppy love and you just like, oh I like you a lot and I love you. You think I love you? Stuff like that. But for us it's like I don't know. It's like I knew. Like that's why whenever we went through the phase we went through, I just let it just play its part because I just always knew that we would end up back together. That's why I didn't.
Yeah, it was just that different. It was just like, man, I had that one girl.
Yeah.
I had that
it's
one.
Like nobody else can make me feel this way. Like you cool or whatever, but you just not. We just not. And it's not to like talk about the other. It's just like some people y'all just don't. You know, it don't mean that person's a bad person or anything like that. It's just like you just not the one that, you know, satisfies my soul. Like you can be cool as you want to be, but we just not cool for each other, you know. And I think that's a good thing. I'm turning to something, but I think that's a good thing to break up if you feel like y'all not good for each other, because y'all really mess some people up, you know, for them to be in future relationships. So that's a major key. Don't stay in a relationship if you know that y'all not meant for each other, because then it's gonna make it hard for y'all both to move on, because you done made that person
fall in love and all
yeah,
that
and then
stuff.
like now they just so heartbroken, they don't want to trust nobody. It makes them hard to love and all the other stuff. So that's a whole nother story. But y'all want to hear a story time about us giving advice and stuff like that? I mean, we ain't perfect, but we learned a lot. So if y'all want to hear that, comment down below and let us know. We'll make another video about that. Because I love to talk and I love to inspire and motivate people in that area, because being young in a relationship is hard sometimes, but you can do it if you're with the right person. And I'm not saying everybody got to be in a relationship, but
yeah, but
if you
just like
with that person, I'm saying if you do meet that person and said don't let nobody tell you no, you too young, because they gonna do it. But yeah, so do what you gonna do, because I mean you can make it work. Yeah, like I was saying, we started talking about marriage a lot, and then finally in 2019 of April we got married. He proposed in 2018, right?
Yeah.
It was like
Sure,
I don't even remember. I think it was like September, I think.
Yeah, when I was going to
Of 2018, and then in April of 2019 we got married. Let me say something about this. People think, oh yeah, they got married because they had a baby or she got pregnant, so they got married. That is not the case. The thing is, we wanted to have the big wedding thing and stuff like that and plan it. We wanted that, but to us, it's like it just wasn't as important as like the commitment and stuff like that of being married. Like we can always go back and have the.
Yeah, what you mean?
Like I'm saying, like the big wedding.
Okay.
It wasn't as important as like actually getting married, like on paper. You know, the commitment, the vows that you make when you get married.
That's more important.
Yeah, than the big wedding. We just felt like if we had to focus on one. Like if we had the baby and not got married, then we'd be just only focused on the baby, and then we would put our wedding off for a long time. I'm saying like people. Because people think like, oh, you need to have the big wedding and stuff like that. But the wedding is like you can go and spend all that money on the wedding, but you're taking away from the baby. So it's like since we decided to just get married, like without all that right now, and focus on the baby, so that he can get all the stuff that he needs and he wants.
Yeah.
So like no, we didn't get married just because we got pregnant. It wasn't like, oh, we got pregnant. Oh, we need to get married. It was like we was already getting married. We was already engaged before I even got pregnant. So it's like we decided like, oh, we're pregnant. Like, oh, we might as well just make it official and get married, so that we don't have to worry about that right now. So we can just focus on the baby, and then he can grow up and have something different than we did growing up. Well, his parents were married, but mine wasn't. So, but for me, I wanted us to be married to give baby boy something different than I had, because that just meant a lot to me. And because that's what I'm saying. Like, who knows how long it would have took for us to actually have the whole marriage if we would have waited on that, because with the baby, you know, it's just
because everybody that know us, they know that we didn't get married because of no baby. People out there that know us, like they like, man,
they know us already.
Because I got friends that was like, man, you still with that same girl, Brittany? I was like, yeah. They was like, man, y'all been dating for a long time. So it was just the right time to get married, or not. It was just we had a baby because that's what we planned. It was the plan is like to get married.
And have a baby. I mean, like, and then for me, like a lot of people, I feel like we needed to be at this point in our life and stuff to get married and have a baby, so they feel like we had a lot of growing up to do, which we do. But that don't mean that you can't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it don't mean that you can't be married and still grow. I mean, people act like when you get married, I mean, you just stop growing or something. Like you still have to grow no matter how old you are or whatever. So, I mean, it works for us. But anyways, yeah. So then we got married in April 8th, 2019. We just made a year. April 8th, 2020. Made a whole year. And yeah.
Sure, that sums it up.
That sums it up of like how we got back together, like from middle school and stuff like that. Also, if y'all want us to do another story time on like just being young and married, like
just know it was a journey. It was a journey for where we came from and where we are now. It was just a long process. Like we went through a lot
Yeah, so basically what I'm saying is any part of the journey that y'all want to know about, and if y'all want us to do another story time about that specific part of the journey, then y'all can comment down below and let us know. Or y'all can message us on Instagram
and
or
Twitter.
Twitter, and we will be happy to let y'all know because we love to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a secret.
Shoot, not a problem.
And there's nothing to be ashamed about. So,
Shoot.
whatever y'all want to know, comment down below.
Yep. Well, that sums up for this video. So, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Can't ever say that fast.
I know it's hard to say all at once.
See y'all in the next video.